When you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live.
Welcome to Inside Cleveland Sports. I'm your host, Jameson. This is Tank, and this is Al. The usual host is Sean, as we know, but Sean is busy getting ready for his future fight with MMA. So, Sean, we wish you the best, and do work out there, man. So, guys, the Cavs games, man, what do you think about them?
Man, I'm not too worried about it right now. It's still early in the season, although we're at, 35, 34 games, something like that. It's, we're having our ups and our downs. We've beaten the best that's in the NBA right now. We've lost to the worst. It's just got to come in the middle and find out what works for them. What about you?
I agree. I think right now they're just at a point where they need to continue on doing what they're doing right, but at the same time work on improving their game. Obviously, with the injuries that they're facing, it's going to be a little bit difficult to overcome, but we'll see what happens. We still got plenty of time left in the season.
Yes, we do.
That's definitely true, and one of the things that I saw is it's been a lot of one-on-one basketball, but I think there needs to be more ball movement because, as you guys know, when there's ball movement, we win games.
Oh, my goodness.
It's fundamental, but for some reason, Kyrie gets the ball one-on-one. Dion gets it, and I was even telling you earlier, it seems like Tristan's trying to go one-on-one. So it's just a lot of selfish ball right now. But I think we're still in there. But it's just I kind of thought we'd be a lot more advanced than where we are. So
and there also is such thing as too much ball movement.
Oh, there is.
Absolutely. A lot of turnover issues. I think this season at like around 14 per game, and sometimes it just seems like they're trying to move the ball too much.
Way too much.
And someone's not taking the shot into their own hands.
6 passes is enough. Not 13, 15 passes.
Right, because that
causes turnovers.
All right, guys, so we're going to move on to injuries, and there's been a lot of injuries going on. As you know, with our team, seems like we're a little bit brittle, if I want to say, for the fact. So what do you guys have to say about the injuries that have been happening?
We are a little too used to the injuries here in Cleveland. Not just with the Cavaliers, but the Browns and the Indians as well. Well, so far we've got Kyrie's been out for a little bit of time. Kevin Love. Now LeBron James is out for 2 weeks with I think it's a back and a knee injury. With that, I think he might actually just be resting, and they don't want to say it. Because if you notice, you look at San Antonio, they always, around this same time, Manny Ginobili, Tim Duncan, they always injury, but they're really just old and ready, just resting and getting ready for
their old.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Tim Duncan has been listed at old age for a couple times. But I think that might just be what's going on with LeBron. And Kyrie, he's been injured ever since college. He's always hurt. Always. What do you think?
I agree. Definitely injury prone. You can definitely give him that label. I think really at this point in the season, it sucks, especially after tonight's game, now knowing that he's not going to play again. Cavs are definitely in some injury problems for sure. I mean, obviously with LeBron being out, now the team has to learn how to play without him, which in a weird way, I hate to say it, might almost benefit team chemistry.
Right.
Yep.
They might learn how to play because, I mean, even if you look at how LeBron played in Miami, Bosh and Wade both had to learn how to play with LeBron James. I think that's going to be one of the hardest things for them to come together. But I'm happy to see how Kevin Love has played. I mean, honestly, in the last 2 games, I think he really kind of stepped up into his own. Against Charlotte, he scored 27. Obviously, in tonight's game, he scored 30. So it's good to see Kevin Love putting up some superstar numbers because I really feel like his shooting in the last couple games hasn't been where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And feeding off of what Al said, I think the thing is good that LeBron's going because we are seeing a more aggressive Kevin Love, which we've been missing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? He was putting the numbers up in the double-doubles, but I mean, he's being aggressive as he was in Minnesota.
Absolutely.
He's going in there, he's showing no fear. This is the love that we need.
And
now we just need Kyrie.
stepped up.
Oh, yeah.
His defense has stepped up. Shout out to Memphis. the Minnesota GM. Also, another big injury, Varejao. We didn't even mention him. He's gone for the whole year. So now we got Brendan Haywood coming up. Tristan Thompson has actually stepped into the starting role now.
He really is.
And then they can move Sean Marion back down to power forward or switch in a small forward and everything.
Definitely not a shooting guard.
Yeah, he starts at shooting guard. I didn't understand that at all.
I think Tristan Thompson, he's definitely stepped up in the last couple of games. His performance tonight was great. 11 boards, obviously. One more basket, and he would have had his 5th double-double in a row.
Yep.
So feeling kind of sad that Tristan didn't get one more shot. Kind of a shame there, but I mean, he's really, like you said, embraced that starter role.
He should have a triple-double tomorrow against Philly.
And didn't Kyrie break his streak of something too?
Kyrie, actually, unfortunately, he had 5 games in a row scoring 23 points or more. Sadly, now he only managed, I think, to put up, might have been 6 or 8 points. I can't remember what point he left the game with the injury, but hoping he gets better ASAP.
All right, guys. Well, let's talk about some possible trades. And obviously, you guys know we need a big man horribly. Mm-hmm. And I'd say we need another shooter as well. What are some of the things you're hearing around the trade market?
I'm not sure what players we are looking to give up, but I've heard the rumors that we are looking. Sorry, Dion gone so bad. I've heard that the Cavaliers are looking to get Robin Lopez, and if they can't get him, they're going after his brother Brook. Which would actually, I wouldn't mind having one of those two here. That'd be just like, they could be called Wild Things Brothers. Because, I mean, they both got wild, crazy hair. They're energetic and good on defense. Really good on defense.
and that's what we need right now. And I think that's what was hard against, obviously, the Mavs when you got 2 7-foot guys and, you only got a guy 6'10" out there. It's going to hurt you on the interior.
Yes, it is.
One of the things for me, I think that's probably the most doable of this would probably be getting Brook Lopez, unfortunately, because, Portland's right now, they're, second in the West right now as far as where their position is at. And Robin Lopez is a big part of that team. He's injured right now, but he's a huge part of that team. And I know we tried to get Wesley Matthews from him as well, but, they're not going to get rid of him either.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez, I can see working out if his salary fits in. That's going to be the hardest part. He's not exactly cheap. So.
No, he's not.
So we'll have to find out.
But he's worth it, though.
This is true.
That's definitely true. All right, going on to the last thing, guys. What do you, as far as Dion Waiters goes, you guys know how I feel about him, obviously. But would you guys trade Dion, to get one of these centers or to get a better, younger player? Like, what would you guys do?
To me, only way I would trade Dion, because he's an important part of the team. The only reason I would trade him is if, in that draft class that he came out in, if we could trade for somebody to get him, to improve our team.
Right.
In a big another big man.
Right.
We got so many shooting guards and
we do.
Power point guards. We got shooters for days. We don't need any more shooters. If you can't find anybody for him, keep him. But if you can find a big man for him, then make the move. That's the only way I would say that.
I agree. I mean, if you can get the right big man, that's going to be the question because there are plenty of shooters. And Dion is really, he's either hit or bust.
Yeah.
Against Charlotte, great game, 17 points, 4 steals.
Right.
Unfortunately, didn't really amount to much against in the current game. I think he only put up like 8 points. So it's you either love him or you hate him, and it really comes down to how he plays. And unfortunately, the consistency is not always there.
No, it's not. He has a really great game, then the next night he'll just shoot like 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Well, you guys know how I feel about him. I'd say you trade him with whatever you can get. Obviously, a good player. I just feel that his attitude just doesn't mesh with the team. I feel that he's just not being
got
a team
chip
player.
on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he definitely has a chip on the shoulder coming off as a 6-man at Syracuse, but it's just that I just don't feel he's a team player.
Yeah, he is a ball too.
Yeah, he's definitely a ball. He wants to be Kyrie Irving so bad, but he's not Kyrie Irving.
He does.
He's not gonna have those
So,
moves.
pass the ball, Dion. You're a great player, but just pass the ball. Go within the team. Get the ball going.
Absolutely.
Embrace the 6-man role. That's what I really say. Embrace the 6-man role. JT did it. And we've seen other guys.
He did it in Syracuse.
Right,
he did it and had
Syracuse.
no problem with it.
Exactly.
I guess he figures since I was drafted in the first round at number 4, I should be a starter.
I got to be a starter.
Yeah.
That's what he
Well,
wants
you know
to
what
be.
he keeps saying? He keeps saying he's going to be the next best shooting guard in the
Yeah.
NBA. I mean,
Yeah.
he said it more than one time. He's definitely got a chip and to work into the fundamentals of team basketball.
Look at Manu Ginobili, man. That dude should have been a starter years
No,
ago,
absolutely, yeah.
and he loves coming off the bench. He doesn't mind it if it whatever helps the team.
Whatever helps. Whatever helps. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up for Inside Cleveland Sports for this episode. I'm your host, Jameson. This is Tank, and this is Al. You guys have a good one, all right? Peace.